Now I have an abundance of hooks, and I store my hooks in a fishing lure box. Is that what? Tackle box. So I can keep them separated and stored. And Sarah thinks I should at least put labels on each section, but you can see what is in each section. I have a different kinds of hooks. You've got bamboo or wooden hooks, and you would use them for different projects. So just tell you the difference between a plastic, a metal, and a wooden hook. So most people would want to start with a metal hook. They're smooth, and it'll definitely have the finger grip on it, so it makes it easier for you to hold on to it in the beginning, and you won't lose it, like lose track of holding it. They also tend to stay cool, but they heat up with your fingers. You'll learn that it's preference as to if you like your hook hot or not. It's very weird. You'll understand. And then we have the plastic hooks. This would probably not be something that Tara would use because they do tend to break if you're crocheting very, very snugly. A lot of times they have a finger grip, but not all the time. Like the bigger hooks, they don't have that. So the finger grip is smaller and the measurement is on the bottom. Wooden hooks, they give you a little bit more grip on your project, and you have to be careful not to get a snag, because you'll feel this. You can get a splinter in it, and you want to, of course, not make sure you're not getting a snag in your project, because you don't want to be working on a sweater or working on an afghan and working with really expensive yarn or even just regular yarn and get a snag, because that's no good. There is a difference between even the companies with the metal. This is a boy needle hook, B-O-Y-E, and this is a Susan Bates. This has got a more rounded tip, and this has got a more pointed tip. So it would be easier, since it's more needle-like, to get in on a tighter crocheted project. This would be used for, say, a looser crochet project, since it's a more rounded tip. You can get them in all different shapes and sizes. They have more ergonomic hooks, which these are wooden and they're lacquered, so that you're not going to have to worry about the snags. You'll have to use a gauge sizer to find out what size some of them are sometimes, because they don't have the sizes written on them. Or you can even find and get a ergonomic handle. You can get these at Hobby Lobby or Joann's. You can put your hook inside, and this will make it so it's easier to hold your hook, and you'll be able to crochet and it won't hurt your hands as much. Because if you crochet for hours, your hands will start to hurt. They do make rechargeable or battery operated light up hooks. So this one's a USB charge light up hook. The hook itself lights up. There's ones that you can buy that are individual, that you have to put a battery in. I keep all kinds of scissor sharpeners. This here will keep your yarn from twisting. If you want to stick it on your finger, you have 1 strand, 2 strands, or 3. You lay it in there. That way your yarn can not get twisted. And every little thing that I keep, I put a set of scissors. And this is supposed to help you weave in your ends, but like we showed you on the last videos of how to make that invisible knot, I have not had to use it. I love that invisible knot. So I try to keep my options open on using crochet hooks because you never know how you're going to feel. I like to have a cooler, have it feel cooler, but sometimes, you know, you want a little bit more grip. I tend to work with the bigger hooks because I like the project to move along faster. I'm a little impatient. They make square hooks. They have a square handle. Tara can attest to that they feel a little different in your hand.
Yeah.
Clover is a company that makes hooks that they have an alloy on them. They're metal ones, and they're really smooth when they go in. But a trick you can use if you have metal hooks is you can put it through your hair and it will grease the hook so it's a little bit smoother if you're having a hard time getting it through. Same concept as if you're having a hard time sewing on your sewing machine or hand sewing.
And you can scratch your head.
And you can scratch your head.
Or tie up your hair.
Or tie up your hair. So Tara just got these new hooks in the mail, and we've decided that this one is going to be a bit rough if we were working on or using any sort of delicate yarn or plarn because it has a ridge on the inside. It is plastic. You can see the ridge. It's a bit rough, so I keep a nail file in with my projects and with my scissors and a yarn needle, usually because I end up breaking a nail, but it will work in helping to smooth out the ridge. So you can just smooth it out.
Why do you use a nail file instead of sandpaper? Or would sandpaper work too?
Sandpaper will work too. A nail file is just a little bit easier to...
More convenient.
Yeah, it's more convenient and it's a little bit easier to travel with. If you're packing a crochet bag to travel and or tote with you, or you just have it in your purse. You just happen to have a class. You don't have you're just picking up a project while you're out and about. You can pick up a 99-cent or whatever nail file. So no more ridge. Smooth.